Hello and welcome back to It's Just a Phase, the only podcast that self-destructs. Tick, 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 boom. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome back to another episode. This is episode 30, big 3-0. 3-0. I think it's episode 30. Yeah, I think it is. We've been doing it for 1 month. It's fun. I'm enjoying this, and I'm slowly getting into the rhythm. If I wasn't traveling with other people, then I'd kind of be able to lean into some of the ideas that I really want to. But I'm figured out some good things to do after I get started. But yeah, we went off to another national park today. And so yesterday was obviously Goblin Valley State Park. But the days before that, we went to Arches and Canyonlands, which is you guys kind of got some glimpses of a few pieces of those, namely the stargazing. But yeah, they were great. You know, Arches was a little busy for kind of what it was. Like, it was real easy to just kind of drive through and stop a couple places and kind of get it done in a day. Canyonlands, you could do a whole lot more, and it was actually pretty cool. Yeah, we really enjoyed Canyonlands, and we had another park today that we really enjoyed. Today and yesterday, and obviously Goblin Valley. Look, I know you guys are itching to know what's happening with the condos. They're gonna come up. They're gonna be great. We're gonna have a shareholders meeting and talk through our plans for development for the area. Went through a number of different business pitches, and we'll figure out which one we want to build there. And to completely destroy the ecosystem, as a land developer does. So we'll get that situated. We'll loop you in about what the plan is. But yeah, it's episode 30. I can't believe we've been doing this 30 days. It's crazy. It didn't feel like that. I guess I haven't been doing it 30 days. Well, if you count the first day. That's pretty cool, actually. I've been doing it for 30 days. Because there's 31 days in May. That's why. That's how that math works. Yeah, 30 days. Like, first month. It's pretty cool. I think kind of we'll just use the natural progression to improve the quality here. And so, like, I'm going to say, like, probably like once a month, or every month we're going to kind of unlock like a new thing that we can do. But like, we're going to make a staple of the podcast. That way we give it a little bit of form, but still can play with it a little bit. Yeah, and I want it to be more spur of the moment than just like planned out rigorously. But we'll start like every month, and so I have to figure out what I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna say, okay, every month I'm gonna do an episode that's like a big thing, or every month every week is gonna be this particular episode on this particular day. So we'll kind of play around with that, and see what we want to see there. Yeah. Let's see what else. So yeah, 1 month. Isn't that crazy that we've been doing this for a month? Some of you have been on this journey for a month. Some of you haven't. All right, coming back in here because for some reason the video stopped. We were contemplating the math of how far along we are. We are 0.08% of the way there. We are not even a tenth of the percent of the way there, to the end, which is kind of cool. but also really intimidating when you get the number out. To think that I am 1/120th of the way there. So that's pretty interesting. It's also interesting to me that we've kind of settled on the round number 0.08. You know, I don't know if this is what caused the. I think it is. I don't know if this is what caused the video to end, but I did a Trump impression. I'm talking about that 0.08%, and I'm not going to repeat it because I think I think Apple decided that it didn't want that on video. Either the impression was bad, or for my own safety. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll have to figure out. We'll get that impression in to a podcast at some point. Ideally in front of the man, the myth, the legend himself. And yeah, that's what's going on today. This is today's episode. 1 month in. It's just crazy. It's crazy we've actually been doing this for a month. Everybody was always like, I don't know if you can actually do it for 10 years. It's like, well, 1 month wasn't too bad. Like, I didn't even notice it. It didn't become a hassle or anything. There were like 1 or 2 days that it became a hassle, but it was more so because I didn't have service or whatever. But overall, it's fun, and I'm excited to see how in the next month and in future months and future months, how it grows and changes, and what fun people, guests, experiences we can have on here together, and then delete them all. I'm excited for that. In case anyone is wondering, we are in fact going to delete them all. There's no question about it. As stated, the established rule is we will record podcast episode every day, 10 years, then delete it. And you're only allowed to keep collectively 1 year's worth of the episodes. And so there's like a couple of those that like we've already released that I think are pretty darn good and should be kept. And then there's some of them where it's like, okay, do we really need that? But it should be good. So I'm excited. You should be excited. If you're not excited, start jumping up and down. And get pumped, because this next month we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some real fun. Let's see, today's the 10th? Yeah, June 10th. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun in the next month. I'm gonna see some old friends, some new ones. It's gonna be sick. So, rock on. I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 31. There are 3,629 episodes left. Goodbye.